This is Life in the 1800s newspapers. I will be reading the Walla Walla Gazette for April 25th, 1896. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Thank you. Local happenings. Mrs. Alec Buchan had her hand severely burned Wednesday. Dr. Kropp dressed the injury. The members of the Christian church gave a reception Friday evening to their new pastor, Reverend O.J. Gist. The farce comedy, A Railroad Ticket at the Opera House Wednesday evening, was a success so far as entertainment goes. The Columbia River has had 3 names. It was first called the Oregon, and afterwards it was called the St. Rogue. But when it was discovered by Robert Gray in 1792, it was given the name of his vessel, the Columbia, in place of the 2 floating appellations, Oregon and St. Rogue. According to Whitney, the original name of the river was the Oregon, Big Ear, or one that has big ears, the allusion being to the custom of the Indians, who were found in its region of stretching their ears by boring them and crowding them with ornaments. OIC, Princess Walla Walla, revolution created in the hog business. 2-month-old pigs, registered stock for sale. Come quick if you want a pair. B.C. Bettle, 2nd Street, first store north of City Drugstore, Walla Walla, Washington. A rather amusing incident occurred during the trip to Tacoma. At Walla Walla, the Columbia and Garfield delegations were met by the delegates from the city, headed by the ubiquitous Johnny Kent, one of the best traveling companions and most enthusiastic Democrats in the state. As the saying goes, Johnny is hot stuff. On the same car was Senator Sargent, one of the prominent Republican statesmen of Western Washington, and who is also rather a jovial nature. Sargent had secured a setting of Leghorn eggs in Walla Walla, which he was taking home in a basket to his wife, and which he deposited under his seat. The eggs, not his wife. Just before arriving at Hunt's Junction, Kent and Sargent engaged in an animated discussion of politics, which waxed warmer as the junction was reached. Here all hands changed cards for Pasco, which was reached in due time, and a rush was made to the Windsor Hotel. Just as the hotel was reached, Senator Sargent exclaimed, "Holy Jemima! I've forgotten my eggs!" A search of the train was made, but no eggs were to be found. A dispatch was sent back to Hunt's Junction by Kent, and soon came the answer. "Basket here contains broken eggshells. Chickens hatched." The only question upon which the various delegates were at issue was as to who was the father of those chickens. A vote was taken, and the unanimous verdict was in favor of Kent. Wanted an idea. Who can think of some simple thing to patent? Protect your ideas. They may bring you wealth. Write John Wedderburn & Co., patent attorneys, Washington, D.C., for their $1,800 prize offer. Far away Walla Walla. David Moon, a wagon maker with Gibson the blacksmith, 2nd Street and Egan Avenue, has been awarded a silver medal by the John Weiderman Company of Washington, D.C., for having secured the patent to a highly useful invention. The implement in question is a book turner, and it is considered to be very useful and sellable. Mr. Moon was induced to enter the competition for a Wedderburn medal from an advertisement which has been published in the Gazette, inviting such a competition. And Moon, who has invented a book turner, lives in faraway Walla Walla, Washington. He is a wagon and carriage maker by trade. One evening, while at home, he noted the necessity for providing a prop for holding open the music book from which his son was playing on the organ. I quickly devised a wire frame that held the book so nicely that my boy insisted I should patent it," says Mr. Moon. "I soon after picked up the paper, and seeing Mr. Wedderburn's advertisements of an idea wanted, I made several plans, and finding a woodworker, made a frame to which I attached leaf turners. It worked very nicely, and I promptly wrote to Mr. Wedderburn, placing the invention in his hands to get it patented for me. I have been treated with such courtesy, and my invention has been managed so well that I am much pleased, especially with the silver medal which has been awarded me. There is not a household in the land which would not have a place for Mr. Moon's clever device. It should therefore find a ready market at a remunerative price." Skill and strength. Walla Walla takes an active interest in athletics, as any town in the country. Lawn tennis racks are beginning to be seen in the hands of the young men, and the ball and bat are in evidence in every schoolyard. The regular Army will participate in a series of contests on June 1st of this year at the garrison. A purse of $200 has been raised for the prizes. It will include the 100-yard dash, the yard run, the mile run, standing broad jump, running hop, step, and jump, running high jump, half-mile relay race, 2-mile bicycle race, potato race, tug of war, teams of 10 men, putting the shot, and throwing the baseball.